apartment. Do not hang up.
All right, great. Now tell me exactly what happened there.
My boyfriend and I were playing last night, and I put him in his case when we were playing, and like kind of hide and seek kind of thing. So I fell asleep, and I woke up, and he was dead in the suitcase. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
Right, okay, what's your apartment number?
3. Yes, like he has like blood coming out of his mouth, and I don't know, like he had like an aneurysm or what happened.
Right, okay, all right, okay. Listen, we're getting help out there, Chief.
I fell asleep.
When did you do CPR?
This morning, when I found him.
Before you called?
Yes!
It's 1 o'clock right now.
I tried. I was awake, but I actually got out of the bed at like 12:30ish, whatever. So I came downstairs, and I was like, oh, he's in the suitcase still. And that's when I found him, and I took him out, and I tried doing CPR, and then I called him, and then I called you guys.
So how long were you doing CPR on him prior to you calling 911? You tried that all morning?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I called him while I was doing CPR.
What time did you start? Probably in your ballpark? Here, let me fill this deputy in, okay?
Please, may I have my Dr. Pepper? I am so cotton mouth right now. He thought it would be funny to be put in the suitcase, so I was like, okay, well, I'm going to joke with you, and I'll zip you up and make him, squirm a little bit, whatever it is. But then I fell asleep.
You zipped him in there?
Yes.
Thought he would be funny, a little joke.
It was. We both were laughing about it.
Okay.
And then I fell asleep.
Where did you fall asleep at?
Upstairs.
In your bedroom?
Yes.
Alcohol again.
Okay.
I don't care what it is in any way, shape, or form.
But let's get back to this. When he's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe, let me out, and you say, fuck you, why don't you just let him out? What are you trying to prove to him? There was obviously something in your head that you were thinking of when he was asking to be let out, and you're like,
again, it's the boy calling wolf. And it's not fair. It is not fair. You guys are trying to, again, he's in there. Night, night.
He's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't. I didn't intentionally mean for this to happen.
But my question is, why didn't you just let him out prior to going up?
I don't know why.
He's begging to be let out. He's not laughing. He's not having fun.
So are you guys, so what is it you're trying to, like...
We're just trying to figure out why.
Why? What?
What was the motivation for leaving him in the bag?
Why he was left in the bag? Why the video?
I didn't have any motivation. It was he and I having a great day, fooling around and being stupid.
It's a good analogy for the day, excluding the fact that he's got a bump on the back of his head, a bump on the front of his head, and his lip is busted, and he has a bump on his eye.
I don't know what you all want me to tell you. Like, this is not fair that you all are assuming that that's from me.
Where else did it come from?
If you were, say it's opposite, you were in the suitcase and you're asking to be let out, should they not let you out?
Eventually. I'm guessing. I'm blaming it on the wine.
Blaming it on the wine? After talking to you, everything was laughing and fun. Now we're watching a video where it's not laughing and fun. He's begging for his life, and you are in a very angry voice telling him to fuck off.
No. It's not fair that you guys keep trying to say that that's what I did.
If he could push it open, why wouldn't he have gotten out himself? Why would he beg you to open it?
Okay.
And tell you he can't breathe.
Okay.
If someone can do something for themselves, they're going to do it. They don't need assistance.
You two didn't lay hands on each other.
No. No. I don't have anything.
You're right. You're telling us that we're assuming stuff, but what we're simply doing is telling you what we saw in the video and repeating what you told us.
I understand. Because I don't remember that.
Okay. Doesn't mean it didn't happen just because you don't remember it.
Sarah now gets freaked out by the male detective. She thinks he's texting someone about her, which creates an absurd yet hilarious moment.
So, is the texting thing something about me? Like, what's...
The what? Texting? Oh, no, I'm texting.
No, I have one last question. You realize you're the person that killed him, right?
I thought about that.
Okay, you left him in a bag when he's begging you, saying, I can't breathe, let me out, and you said, fuck you.
Not intentionally.
You got up, and you went up to bed.
You all?
Please sit down.
Listen to me. I did not intentionally kill him.
I got you on video screaming, fuck you.
This is what it feels like when you're choking me. There's still feelings towards it. You wouldn't say it if you didn't feel it.
And then you flipped the bag around several times.
I didn't do that intentionally.
You didn't intentionally flip the bag around?
No, why would I do that?
Well, you
Good
told us
question,
you
you
did.
did.
When he was upside down.
Right.
Well, you had to put him upside down.
You can't get in a suitcase upside down because...
It had to have been on its back with the lid open for him to get in there, for you to zip it up. Then it shows it on the other side with him in it, so you had to flip it to there. Then there's another video where it's on his back again, so you had to flip it.
I'm leaving it like this, please. I'm leaving it like this. I did not intentionally do this.
You left him in there. You did trying to dance around the fact. You left him in there.
This is not...
You didn't leave him in there?
It's not cool. Like, this is not cool.
It's not cool. You intentionally left him in there and left the room. You went upstairs to a different room.
I would do anything for him.
Well, you gave up checking up on him. So.
Wouldn't let him out of the suitcase.
Oh, gosh.
Anybody looking at it, I don't think anybody would look at that video and go, George is having fun right now.
The discourse repeats itself a few more times.
Angry Florida woman zips boyfriend into suitcase, then taunts him as he suffocates to death. Sarah Boone claimed it was all an accident, but a horrifying video on her phone proved otherwise. Sarah Boone was charged with second-degree murder. Sarah Boone was arrested after a bizarre game of hide-and-seek turned fatal. 42-year-old Sarah Boone and her boyfriend Jorge Torres Jr. allegedly agreed it would be funny if he were zipped up in a suitcase. But once inside, Boone left him to die, all while taunting him on video. According to reports, Boone told detectives that the pair had been drinking that night and that the suitcase stunt was meant to be harmless fun. Boone claimed she simply forgot about Torres and went to sleep. When her ringing phone awoke her hours later, she frantically unzipped the piece of luggage and found Torres unresponsive and not breathing. It took until the afternoon for Boone to call 911, however. The police found a small cut on Torres' lip, as well as bruises on his face. Matters worsened for Boone when the cops found some incriminating footage on her phone. Boone had taken videos of herself mocking Torres as he was trapped in the suitcase with no remorse. In one of the videos, Boone can even be heard laughing as Torres calls her name and pleads for help, saying he can't breathe. "I can't fucking breathe, seriously," Torres screamed at one point. Boone is heard coldly replying, "Shut the fuck up, and yeah, that's what you do when you choke me." She can also be heard saying, "That's on you. Oh, that's what I feel like when you cheat on me." Boone is also heard saying, "For everything you've done to me. Fuck you." The footage also disturbingly shows Torres trying desperately to somehow force the suitcase open from the inside. Sarah Boone under arrest. Deputies arrested Boone after noticing stark inconsistencies between her statements and the footage found on her phone. After deputies noted the discrepancies between her statements and what they found on her phone, Boone was put under arrest. Boone is being held without bail at Orange County Jail for second-degree murder. She has written letters to the trial judge stating that she has not been represented fairly. She is expected to use the battered woman defense at her trial, which as of September 2023 is scheduled to begin on December 11th.